Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Let's cover some of the crypto news for the day, considering we are on the final Friday of the year for the cryptocurrency and stock market, but cryptocurrency market. So right now, Bitcoin ETFs see a $1.2 billion outflow in 3 days. Bitcoin exchange traded funds have seen large withdrawals lately, amounting to almost $1.2 billion in just 3 days, including a record single day pull of $680 million on December 19th. This might be why we see a little bit of volatility out here. It's okay. Relax. This is short term. Anyways, this is the biggest outflow since Bitcoin ETF started, causing analysts to worry about changes in the investor feelings, even though profit taking is said to be the main reason. Before the decline, Bitcoin ETFs saw strong inflows, rising at total assets from 100 billion to 121 billion, but in recent withdrawals have brought this net asset down to $105 billion. So there are some outflows, there's some profit taking. It is the end of the year, people got to pay some taxes, people got to reallocate. This is all kind of normal. Grayscale's GBTC fund caused a significant amount of outflows by selling 1,870 Bitcoin in just 3 days. On the other hand, BlackRock's IBIT fund kept buying Bitcoin, but it wasn't enough to stop the selling pressure. Even though these challenges convince the Bitcoin is strong, Bitcoin ETFs have recently overtaken gold ETFs in total assets, showing that both institutional and retail investors are increasingly trusting digital assets. So we still have extremely bullish news. The fact that we do have this much money flowing into the ETFs, aside from Grayscale selling, which noted Grayscale, as soon as the ETFs came out, they decided, oh, time to sell everything. So don't worry too much about the short-term volatility, considering we are at the end of the year. Going into our Bitcoin ETF tracker, you can actually, utilizing this, see where the price is. You can see if the market's up or down based off each ETF, and if you can see, we are seeing red almost across the board, except for ARK Invest, Hashdex. Bitwise, it's eking out a little bit of a gain, and then we also have Van Eck. So these ones are currently in the green, but the rest you can see are in the red. So that's okay. I'm going to be linking all of this in the description down below, so you guys can end up seeing this stuff on a daily basis if you so please. Going into the crypto roundup, prominent exchange traded funds ETF issuer Bitwise has filed a proposal with regulators to launch a new ETF designed to invest in publicly traded companies with significant Bitcoin holdings. So this would actually be an ETF that would pretty much like get you to buy MicroStrategy, maybe Tesla if they start reallocating into Bitcoin, or any other company that's buying a lot of Bitcoin and putting it on their balance sheets. Another thing, Jupiter, Solana's leading decentralized exchange aggregator, is set to distribute 700 million Jupiter tokens, valued at approximately $4,580 million. Wow, that's beautiful. Hold on, $4580 million. I don't even know how to say that word. I would think that it would be a 4.58 billion, but I don't know. It is community to its community in an event dubbed Jupuary. So in January, they're going to do that. Also, Russian companies have reportedly started using Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies for international payments, according to the country's finance minister, Anton, I can't say that name, following recent legislative changes that legalize digital assets for foreign trade. This is absolutely amazing for liquidity in the market. Maybe it's not so good for US sanctions, but hey, countries are gonna do country things, right? Let's jump into this. So BitGet is in the news. BitGet's native token BGB is going to be listed on Bitfinex, driving liquidity and assets, driving liquidity and accessibility. So that's kind of cool. BitGet's token is actually going to be able to be traded. Bitfinex is known for lots of whales jumping in there, so you can bet there's going to be a lot of leverage on this thing. But the BGB token is a utility token that plays a vital role in BitGet's ecosystem with a circulating supply of 1.4 billion. This coin's total supply of 2 billion. It provides users with access to exclusive privileges and various rights on the BitGet exchange, including fee deductions, opportunities to join landing pad and launch pool to access high quality tokens, vote for project listings, and so on. So this is absolutely huge for the BitGet exchange token. It's kind of nice that I see it getting somewhere. Too bad I'm in the US and I can't actually use the BitGet platform, but I do like to see it making moves. So that's nice to see. Other news, we're going to go to Specs News over on X. Today's top crypto news, Bitwise is filing their ETF. We covered that. Tether's USDT to be removed from the EU exchanges on December 30th. Not really sure why they're going to be doing that, but hey, luckily USDC has been making such a big wave into the crypto space that this should not affect the prices very much at all. Jupiter Dex is going to be distributing 700 million tokens, which is awesome. And yeah, so that's the news over here on Spec News. Then, of course, we also have Leanne ETH. Leanne. I'm gonna go with Leanne. Hopefully that's how I say her name or his name. I don't know who it is. But they're talking about the Jupiter release. Hyperliquid flips Solana in 1 day revenue. That's amazing. Hyperliquid doing things. We can see the outflow streak is at a record of 475 million of net inflows. Oh, so as of today, I want to say, as of today, Bitcoin ETFs break the outflow streak with a record of 475 million in net inflows. So this is nice. We should hopefully see something a little bit better. BitGet updates their white paper, so now apparently they're going to be burning 40% of the supply from the team allocation. BitGet is up 130% on the week. Oh my. It is up big time. So not only the bullish news of getting listed on Bitfinex, but also the team allocation is 40% of it's getting burned. Very nice. 1.69 trillion of bonk is burned during Burnmas. Okay, from the Bonk DAO multi-sig wallet. So Bonk kind of lowering its supply here, at least by 1.69 trillion. That's amazing. Makes sense for the recent price pump. It was up 11% on the day, and it has been falling ever since. Vivek Strive Asset Management files for a Bitcoin bond ETF with the SEC. Great. U.S. Congress will prioritize crypto legislation in 2025. That's very bullish for the crypto space. Publicly traded KULR Technology Group launches Bitcoin Treasury with purchase of 21 million worth of Bitcoin. Very bullish. Russia is using Bitcoin to evade global sanctions. We read that before. Binance highlights APU and FWOG via their alpha program. So I guess there's going to be some new listings out here. So if you are a meme coin buyer, APU and FWOG might be ones to look at. And then finally, OKX lists Griffin and Zerebro. I don't know what that is, for perpetual trading. So lots of news in the market. Let's go ahead and check out the technicals on Bitcoin and let's see what's going on here. So right now Bitcoin looks like it's struggling. On the daily, you are now below your your resistance slash support sitting at 97,046. You are losing your 50 simple moving average on the daily. This is not very bullish right now. We do have the supply line that was not only broken but also bearishly backtested. So now in the local time frame, I would be looking for support sitting around 87.22.9, and that's only if the bears get their way. Remember, there were net outflows for the last 3 days straight. We might actually see a resurgence of Bitcoin going into the end of the year, considering there was $18 billion in options for Ethereum and Bitcoin combined that expire today. I'm guessing the short sellers are trying their best to make whatever money they can, so I would expect over the weekend or even on Monday a nice bounce to the upside, but things have the possibility of getting a little nasty out here, so be careful with your trades if you are trading. If you're long-term holding Bitcoin, just make sure that price stays above 87.2. Otherwise, we could see price drop all the way down to 71,000. This is what I'm seeing out of the news and the technicals. If you do enjoy this style of content, please like, please subscribe to the channel, and I will keep doing it. If we get good numbers and good interaction on these videos, I will continue to make these videos as often as I can. Other than that, I do go live every single day going over technical analysis so you guys can get into the best trades possible and we can take full advantage of this market. If you guys would like to join me, just hit the like, subscribe to the channel. Anyways, we do have a free Discord as well where I post trade setups whenever I find them, and the link is in the description down below. Other than that, everybody, hopefully you guys are having an awesome end of year. Hopefully your holidays went well. I will catch you in the next one. Take it easy. Keep those stop losses tight. See you later.